At Pennsylvania American Water, our business is water and wastewater service. Each year, we invest hundreds of millions of dollars into our infrastructure to continue to provide you with safe and reliable water service. When we file for a rate case, it helps us recover these costs so that we can continue to invest. In addition to investments, the company will also seek to recover changes in other costs, such as operating and maintenance expenses and federal or state taxes. A rate case is a time-intensive process through which the goal is to adjust the rate the customers pay for their service to match the actual cost it takes to provide it. This ensures that our customers are paying an appropriate price for their service. Here's a general overview of 7 key milestones in a rate case process. Step 1. Filing the rate case. The first step is to file a petition with the Pennsylvania Public Utility Commission that describes the request and provides the data supporting the request. The Pennsylvania Public Utility Commission, or PUC, is the decision-making body in these proceedings. It seeks to balance the needs of customers and utilities to ensure safe and reliable utility services at reasonable rates. Step 2. Pre-hearing conference. Shortly after a rate case is filed, a pre-hearing conference is held to establish a procedural schedule, including filing and hearing dates. Pennsylvania American Water, the Bureau of Investigation and Enforcement, the Office of Consumer Advocate, the Office of the Small Business Advocate, and other interested parties participate. The Bureau of Investigation and Enforcement serves as the prosecutory bureau for purposes of representing a public interest in rate-making and service matters before the Office of Administrative Law Judge. The Office of Consumer Advocate, or OCA, is an independent state agency that represents the interests of Pennsylvania utility consumers in cases and proceedings before the PUC. The Pennsylvania Office of Small Business Advocate, or OSBA, is an independent state agency representing small businesses with 250 or fewer employees in regulated utility matters before the PUC. Step 3. Discovery and testimony. The next step of the rate case is the discovery process. This allows parties to request and receive information or evidence about the company's request for new rates and data to support it. Testimony from witnesses is submitted in advance of formal hearings. Parties can reply to each other's testimony through written rebuttal. Step 4. Public input hearings. During the discovery process, the utility holds public input hearings. These hearings take place throughout the company's service area to allow the utility's customers to challenge or support the rate filing. Written and oral comments become part of the record, reviewed by the PUC in making a final decision. Step 5. Evidentiary hearings. Following the exchange of written testimony, an evidentiary hearing over which an administrative law judge or ALJ presides will be held. The ALJ conducts a hearing similar to a trial in a civil court. Witnesses are placed under oath and are subject to cross-examination. Only witnesses for the formal parties who have pre-filed written testimony are allowed to testify and be cross-examined. In some cases, parties are able to negotiate settlement agreements, which may alleviate the time and expense of going to full hearings. A settlement can be reached at any time while a case is pending. The ALJ will consider whether the settlement is in the public interest and will approve, reject, or modify it through a recommended decision. Step 6. Briefs and recommended decision. Once all evidence is in the record, the ALJ sets a briefing schedule. Briefs are legal pleadings that attempt to persuade the ALJ to accept a particular position. After the submission of briefs, the ALJ will issue a recommended decision. Parties may file exceptions to the recommended decision. Step 7. Order. The last step is the PUC's final order. After exceptions and replies to exceptions are filed, the PUC will consider the recommended decision and either approve, reject, or modify it. In the case of a settlement, the PUC will also approve, reject, or modify the ALJ's recommended decision. The PUC's final order will specify any approved rate changes and when the rates can become effective, as well as decide any other issues raised. To recap, utilities file for a rate case to adjust the rate their customers pay for service. The utility company, the Pennsylvania Public Utility Commission, the Bureau of Investigation and Enforcement, Office of Consumer Advocate, Office of Small Business Advocate, the utilities customers, and other interested stakeholders, and an administrative law judge are involved throughout the process. To ensure the rates are just and reasonable, the PUC makes the final decision over any rate changes and when they will go into effect. Every time we adjust our base rates, we undergo this process to ensure that our customers are paying an appropriate price for their service. For more information on our rates and their approval process, visit PennsylvaniaAMWater.com/rates.